2023, January 11th. Today's card is Page of Wands. This is Will Smith, I think in Men in Black. And for the anime card, it's this one. We have a guy here with a stick, and there's like some magic going on with it. So, let's see what it means. Yeah, we're just cutting out a lot of like the random stuff right now. We're just going straight into it. Page of Wands, news and announcements. Messages arriving, courageous, dark youth, loyal friend, decent character, a person to be trusted. Inherited intelligence and skills, instability, reluctance, indecision, and or rash choices. Okay, so overall it's supposed to be something quite positive. I'm not sure what it's supposed to mean though, in terms of like messages arriving and stuff. I didn't really like get anything today, so I'm not sure what I'm supposed to, like what this is supposed to mean. Maybe we'll get more information from this. Okay, so the element is fire, spontaneity, passion, power, those stuff. And then its page. A page is one of the quartz cards. Yeah, there you go. Young adults, teenagers, and children, students, apprentices, and trainees, messengers and messages, intelligence, curiosity, new information, ideas, and opportunities. I don't know. I think this was actually quite hard to interpret, I feel like. Because personally, I didn't really get any news. Maybe in terms of some kind of like revelation. Well, I was working on my project today. Again, small progress. The deadline is approaching, but I think I'll be able to. I think I should be able to make it. What else? Honestly, I'm not sure. Like, it's hard for me to know what's going on here as well. Oh, I just realized this stick, if you realize, it's like, has a little sprout as well. Maybe something is spawning. If the fire is supposed to be about like passion and power and creativity and stuff like that, then maybe we're talking about like kind of like a newfound sense of like creativity reaching me, though I didn't really feel it today. Honestly, it's hard to say. Reluctance, maybe we can read a bit of the upside down like interpretations, which are like instability, reluctance, indecision, or rash choices. I mean, I think with any kind of project, there are always going to be like indecision, like gonna be, I guess, like be played into it. There's going to be a lot of like revisions and stuff that one has to go through. You know, maybe one day you're feeling, oh, maybe I want to do this, and then the other day it's like, oh, maybe if I tune it to the other way a bit more, it'll have like this different thing going on. It's just going to be like a constant, you know, it's gonna be a constantly changing thing until one day I'll be like satisfied with what I want to like present to others. You know, stroke of genius, inspired work. So if we're going to talk about that, I guess, yeah, that's what we were talking about. You know, for my project, I guess I originally did have a rough idea of what I want to do with it, and I had this like format that I wanted to follow. But today I actually did, like, in the middle of like writing out everything, I did have this idea to basically change the format, like just a little bit. It's not huge, but it's like still quite big in terms of like what I want to achieve, or what kind of like, you know, in terms of like what kind of atmosphere or what kind of impression I want to make on others with the thing I'm making. So maybe you could be talking about that. Today's card draw isn't really like that good, I feel like, because I kind of like rushed it like just literally 5 minutes ago, like right before I started recording my journal. I almost forgot about it because I was busy doing other stuff, aka playing video games. But yeah, maybe that's why things are like kind of like vague right now. If I maybe shuffled it like a bit better instead of like just like kind of half-assing it, I'll get more time to kind of like think about what happened today, and then maybe I'll get a car that I can relate to more for today. Yeah, today is really simple. There's not much to say about anything. Life's still going okay. I think right now my focus is just going to be on my project. Like again, I don't want to share too much about my project, so that's why I'm being very vague. It's something I still kind of like want to keep personal. It's not like I'm doing like, if I were drawing a painting and making a painting or something, then yeah, sure. But this is something more like personal, I guess. Yeah, I guess personal is the right word. That I don't think I'm exactly comfortable with like sharing what I'm planning to do with it, because it is also related to like what I want to do for my future careers. I'm basically putting up something that can maybe help me to open up a new career path for myself. Maybe I can share a bit about this other thing that happened. This is a while back already, but like I was applying for a business school, and then like a while back I got the email back and told me basically I failed. And I told one of my coworkers about it, because he was one of my referees for the business school. And yeah, and then he was pretty surprised. I was like, "What? How did you not get in?" And I was like, "It's kind of a prestigious like business school, so it's the acceptance rate is pretty low and stuff." But he seemed like he had a lot of confidence in me, even though I think at the time I only joined the company for like a few months. Like even now I still haven't been in the company for like a year, but he just, I think he had a really positive like opinion of me. I'm really glad about it. Yeah. Oh yeah, Sabo made a return. The penguin is just on the side, actually. It's just here, but and the pudding dog is just on the other side of the room. But yeah, we have Will Smith and this guy with a stick. Not sure what Will Smith has to do with Page of Wands. I feel like for like the movie tarot, sometimes they're just like literally just putting whatever on it. What is that? Knight of Coins, and it's Neo from The Matrix. King of Wands, and it's like Indiana Jones. I'm not sure. Again, I like their minor arcana, like the numbers cards, but with the court cards, the page and stuff, the page and kings and stuff, not exactly the biggest fan. Some of the major arcanas do look good though, but in general, I don't know. I feel like having a movie character kind of like this is a bit more distracting. But they can still look good, and if I've watched enough movies, I'll find them more relatable. Though I have watched Men in Black, I have no idea what the hell this has anything to do with anything. Maybe, I don't know, is this referring to like the first Men in Black movie, where it's like Will Smith is like, getting closer, like getting kind of like learning all the tropes and stuff and showing off his uniqueness? Because wasn't there like the whole thing about Will Smith or his character in the movie? I forgot the character's name, but just like the character was like kind of like special, and he was like in this entrance exam with all these other like military guys and stuff, and then all the military people are like doing their own things, but Will Smith was just like a lot more unique compared to all those people, and he had his own way of doing things and showing compassion to not only people and aliens. Maybe that's what this is about. Maybe this is about, showing off my uniqueness and stuff. And maybe this is a sign for what I should focus on for my project. And that is exactly what I plan to do. I want to show off my uniqueness in terms of like doing creative things. Not exactly what I'm best at, because I don't really have like a lot of like practice with a lot of things, but it's something that I'm interested in doing and want to show off my personality a bit, and what my focuses are, basically. So maybe that's what I should do. Yeah. Again, there's a lot of like not unwavering. There's like a lot of like self-doubts and constant a lot of like lack of confidence, where I'm constantly doubting myself, and it's like, oh, do I really want to do it this way? Do I want to do it maybe pander to something else, to maybe what other people would want to see? But no, I think I'm just gonna stick to what I should try my best to stick to like what I want to really make. Like focus on what I want to make first, and then maybe I'll start worrying about like what kind of like other people really want, and then like worry about those things later. Maybe I won't even need to worry about those things. Who knows? But yeah. Yeah, I think that's all I want to say. Yeah. Quite difficult to kind of like read and interpret at the beginning, but I think later on it kind of like got a bit of the groove going. I'm kind of like able to figure out like what these cars, or what my mind is kind of like thinking of at the moment. Yeah. Well, that's good. And I think that's it as well. Pretty good. And that's another day. All right.